All right, I've had a couple requests for updates on this 430. After digging around and looking at it and driving around some, I've probably driven around 20-30 minutes. I just don't think it is a candidate to repair. There's just too much going on there. By the time you stopped, I thought that maybe it would be relatively simple to stop the leaks. But I don't think that's the case. The engine's got a little bit of blow by. I don't think it's that bad. But between the muffler, the suspension seat needs new bushings, the oil leaks, the deck needs a complete rebuild, the PTO drivetrain needs a full rebuild. I just, you're going to invest probably somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $1,000 doing all that plus time. It's just not worth it. By the time, and you're saying, where does $1,000 come from? You can spend $1,000 pretty quick. When you start to get into the PTO drivetrain, I know that it needs a new front pulley. I think that's $200. I haven't looked recently. You get all the oil leaks fixed. You need some seals. The rear end needs to be resealed. So in seals alone, I think I came up with about $180 in just seals and O-rings and stuff like that. Deck rebuild, if you want to use Deere bearings or Deere branded bearings or good USA bearings, you're going to have $200 to $300 in a deck rebuild by the time you buy a belt and everything else. And who knows what the gearbox is like. So now we're at what, $600, almost $600. It has lots of little problems. You're probably going to spend, you can see how much that seat moves. It's pretty much toast. You're probably going to spend you can buy a new seat. That's going to be $500. You can buy a flip seat and get rid of the suspension seat. That's probably, I think those are $100. So we're going to say we're $100 to fix the seat. Now we're at $700. And then by the time you buy belts and other miscellaneous stuff, hydraulic fluid, gear oil, invariably you're going to spend another couple $100 somewhere else. So you're close to $1,000. I just don't, that kind of money's not here. So it's an older unit. It's got almost, how many hours does it have on it? I can never remember. It's got 2,300 hours on it. Everybody's going to look at 2,300 hours and go, oh, it's worth $1,500. So, I did take the rear PTO off of it. I'm going to sell it separate. If anybody's interested in it, shoot me an email. If you're watching this video, in October of 2024 or later, chances are I'm not going to have that PTO. But if you want to send me an email, feel free. $1,250. It doesn't have a switch, but everything else is there. So, but other than that, that's what happened with this 430. What I'm going to try to do is, as I tear it apart, it'll probably be this winter before I tear it apart. I'm going to get it pressure washed and everything, and then this winter I will tear it apart. I'll try to do some videos on it. Just tearing certain things apart. Like sometimes the tensioner mechanism for the front of the engine or for the drive belt, the PTO drive, is a little bit of a black box sometimes. And I'll probably keep the grill and the hood for myself in the future. I'll keep some other parts, but the deck and everything like that will go away. So anyway, that's the update on the 430. It's headed to parts. So unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Those are the gambles you play. That's the game you play when you buy them like I buy them. So if I wanted to go spend $5,000 on a really nice 430 or $6,000 or $7,000, I could go do that and I wouldn't have any questions about it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.